Yo, YouTube, Rocketman checking in. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to 2026. And in 2026, I'm going to be doing my biggest challenge that I have ever done on YouTube and Twitch. And that is getting a win with every single cosmetic I own in Fall Guys. This is obviously episode 1, so I'm going to take a quick second to lay the groundwork for the series, let you know what to expect from the series going forward. The categories that are included in the series are the color, the pattern, the faceplate, the upper and lower half of the costume, as well as a victory celebration, the nickname, and the nameplates. So I'm not including emotes, I'm not including emoticons, and I'm not including phrases as part of the challenge. All of the gameplay, all of the wins, all of the losses are going to take place in the solo mode, so no ranked, no duos, no squads. I have to win or lose by my own doing and not have to rely on any teammates to do this challenge. All of the games will also be played on my home server, which is NA East. I will be using a combo for each game, so I will be taking one cosmetic from each category, combining them together to get a win. If you'd like to keep up with my progress in real time and see how I'm doing with the challenge, see which cosmetics I've already used and which ones I still have yet to use, I've made a giant spreadsheet that I'm going to leave a link to in the description of the video. I'm going to keep that updated in real time to show which cosmetics I've already used, as well as which ones I have yet to use, obviously. And I'll be updating it to show cosmetics that I add to the challenge as the year goes along through things such as the Fame Pass, LTMs, ranked mode rewards, stuff like that. So I'll leave a link to that in the description if you're interested in checking that out. And finally, because of just how big in scale this challenge is, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do everything live on Twitch, but I am going to try to do as much of this challenge on Twitch as possible. So if you're interested in seeing the challenge as it unfolds, I'm going to be trying to stream as much of it as I can. So follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/rocketman0127. Link will be in the description, as well as a link to the channel Discord. Be sure to join up over there as well. And with that all being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I got my main combo right here. This is my, I guess you can call icon skin, because it's a Rocketman, of course. It's not like official or anything like that, of course, but I got my main skin here. I figured there's no better way to start the series than with my main skin. So we're playing solo, getting a win on solo with every single cosmetic that I have in my account. And let's jump into it. This is game number 1. Let's get some hype in chat. Let's get some hype. This is going to be insane. This is going to be absolutely insane. Put your favorite hype emotes in chat if you got any. Starting off with Skyline Stumble, the first round of this series. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a doozy. Strap in, everyone. This is gonna be fun, but it's gonna be a lot of Fall Guys, a lot of falling, a lot of guys. First game, let's go. Let's go. Let's try to get a P1. Try to get a P1 on the first round. That'd be an amazing. Not gonna happen. Orange immediately said, "Yeah, you keep dreaming." Though most of the lobby doesn't know this. It doesn't look like, so I could still catch P1. Let's see. Just gotta stay far enough ahead that they don't screw this up. What? There we go. I was so expecting that guy to press the button there that I just didn't even think about going for it myself. And then, that's alright. Come on, Plinko. Dang it, not P1. Gonna watch the first game and plug the phone in for a bit. Yeah, no worries at all. Thanks again for being here at the start of the stream. I appreciate you. Well, not a P1 to start, but it's okay. We're still alive. I'll try to go 1 for 1 on wins at least. That'd be nice. And I will have already described this for the YouTube watchers in the intro, but every single episode is going to be split up in 10 win segments, so I'm going to be doing 10 wins per episode up until I get to the end, of course. So Gonna be 10 wins in this episode and every episode going forward. I was about to say every single bit of footage you see is going to be live on Twitch, but that's not exactly the case because of how big of a scale this project is going to be. I'm going to have to do some of this offline, but every time you see chat on every time you see my webcam and you see chat above it, it's all done live on Twitch. All of those videos were on Twitch. So, at any rate, if you'd like to see me as I go throughout the journey of completing this challenge, follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/rocketman0127. Link will be in the description. Link to the Google spreadsheet will also be in the description, like I said, so you can keep up with the series. You can see my progress as I go along. I'm going to be adding all of my cosmetics I get from this point through to the end of the series. They're all going to be on that Google spreadsheet as well. So, at the start of this series, the exact total of cosmetics is 1,005. And the category that I have the most different ones is the upper half. I have 252 at the start of the series, so it's going to be it will be more than by the end of it, but it's starting off. It's going to be 252 wins that I need to get total. So, hi YouTube, yeah, say hi to YouTube in chat, and YouTube watchers, say hi back to Twitch in the comments section. That'd be awesome. Get a little high chain going or something like that. Alright. Go ahead and do my usual strategy. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. It wouldn't have lasted long enough for me to do anything anyways. I was just going to emote for a quick second and then that would have been it. But we're alive. Moving on to round number 3. Button bashers, okay. Fun little 1v1. Also, at some point this year, I don't know when. I won't give myself a specific deadline yet because I gotta figure out kind of what my routine is gonna be with this series and whatnot. But at some point this year, I want to do a remake of my Fall Guys tier list. I did it several months ago on stream, and it never saw the light of day on YouTube. And I'd like to redo that because I actually have some. I have some opinions that have changed on some maps since I did that, so I'll try to do that at some point this year. I don't know when though. Like I said, I'm gonna try to, at least for this first little bit, until I can get my schedule figured out with this series, I'm gonna not commit to any kind of other projects. That's fine, I can take that one. That's fine. That's mine, yep. You can take that one, that's alright. Alright, now we run away with it. Okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. Not sure what happened there, but I'll take it. Oh, I overshot it. Okay, that's fine. I think he gave up. Yeah, he gave up. GG's. GG's. Alright, we're through to the final round on the first game. There we go. See if we can get a dub. One game, one win. Especially with the main skin, that'll feel really nice if I pull it off. Fall Mountain. Okay, here we go. Bro's about to turn into the Marty Supreme of Fall Guys. You're not kidding. You're not kidding. This is going to take a lot. It's going to be a lot of time and energy into the series. But, like I was saying in the stream intro, I'm hoping that I'll be able to look back on it at the end of the year, once it's finished, and be just nothing but proud of all the work put into it. I'm going to go outside here. That's going, yep. Yep, knew I needed to move outside there. Go inside here. As long as I don't get murked, I can keep myself in a position here to get P1. Wait for that, yep. Just a split second of patience. I'll just go around here, play it safe. Wait for this to come back down, and a dub. There we go. First game, first win. Great way to start the series. Yep, and what I'm going to do is once I get past all of these ones that I favorited on the upper and lower half, I'm going to go through and I'm going to use all of the upper and lower halves that match first, because I have some upper halves that are just by themselves and then some lower halves that are by themselves. So I'm going to do, like, for example, once I get done with these, I'm going to use airmail upper, and then I'm going to find airmail lower. And I'm going to do it that way, as opposed to using absolute fire sneakers with the airmail. That's actually a perfect way of describing it. Instead of doing that, I'm going to go through, match the skins that have the upper and lower halves together, and then go back through and use the ones that are by themselves. So, like, Antique Coin Belt would be one that's by itself. That one's going to be after all of these skins that are matching are used. But... oh yeah, and I need to make sure I also update the totals on the bottom of each category. So we now have one in each one. One of 252 right there. One of 247. One of 20 on the celebrations. One of 99 on the nicknames, and one of 81 on the nameplates. I lost. Dang it, if I stayed outside, if I stayed to the outside, I would have won. Yeah, that's the nail in the coffin right there. Dang it. Well, not going 2 for 2. Unfortunate. I should have just stayed to the outside. I don't know why I thought going back inside would be the move. So often, if it goes to the outside, it just stays on the outside until the very end. Gotta get 10 wins on stream today, so... is what it is. Jump around there. Jump around. Jump around. I messed up. I didn't go. I needed more of a run up. That was stupid on my part. So yeah, by the end of this, by the end of this episode, I'll have used all of my favorited items. I was just going through and just figuring out which skin I'll be on by the end of this episode. Alright, we go again. Unfortunate, I should have been more smart there. I said I can't make dumb mistakes, and then I turned around and made a dumb mistake. I still want to figure this strat. There's a way to do that consistently, and I just don't know how. I gotta get better at that. I messed it up the first time and then did it the second time. So I know that there's a way to do it. Just gotta figure it out. Yep, I knew it. I had to get above that gate before it came back up. Jump over there. No way, man. I was halfway through. How does that happen? That was just a big waste of time. I'm not playing this one optimally right now. Around there. barely made that. We're good, though. Around there, I don't know how many are in front of me right now. Is this P1 right here? Yeah, it was. Dang it. Despite how bad of a run that was, I still nearly had P1. That one electric gate coming up when I was halfway through the gap was crazy. That's nuts that I got caught by that. No, you're stuck now, buddy. There you go. There you go. Might be too little too late, but definitely is too little too late after that. I don't know what that play was. Oh, wait, they're gonna be the last one qual? Yeah, they're gonna be the last qual. Okay, I take it back. I was so sure that there was gonna be more between them and the finish line than there were. Okay, I ate my words. I retract my previous statements. I was not familiar with your game, even. Oh man, 2026. That's crazy. It always takes like I feel like this with the new year, and I feel like this whenever I just had my birthday, that like it takes me a couple days to get used to it. So like whenever I go up in age or whatever, it takes me like a little bit to get used to that, and then also like switching from 2025 to 2026. That's weird for a couple days. Alright. That's okay. I kind of wanted to try and grief that guy, but it's alright. It didn't give me a chance to. Man, outside it already looks like it's 5:30 and it's 3:30 in the afternoon. I like wintertime for Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday. But outside of that, I much prefer the summertime months. Or when the days are longer. When it doesn't feel like it's midnight at 5:30. I'm gonna try this. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'll try. Oh, it did. Nice. Barely. Stay on. Yep. Should have a second too late in that one. Go and jump back up here. P1. There we go. Maybe could have gotten slightly faster if I got that one that I missed, but it's alright. That's 131 P1s on stream. Now we wait for the rest. These guys need one more of this hot dog skin. Come on, buddy. There you go. 1 of 5. I think they're probably not making it. This person I'm watching, probably, unless they have just some crazy Winsanity run here. I was gonna say, you just passed one. Yeah, wouldn't have mattered anyways. We're not qualifying. Alright, final round, here we go. Alright, this is the third attempt. Let's get the win here with this skin. I kind of wish it didn't take until the third attempt, but or maybe more if I screw up here. Not gonna lie, Blast Ball's kind of on the downswing in terms of my opinion. That is another spoiler for the Fall Guys tier list that may or may not ever happen. Is Fall Ball is more down than it was previously. Get up. Get away from that. That one's gonna explode. That was just a Narnia. That was nowhere near anyone. Oh, nice. I'm just getting targeted right now. I'm just getting targeted right now. Lovely. I have like 3 people trying to get me at the same time. Don't know how that hit me, but alright. Oh, I thought maybe that would get one. Man. I need some ammo! That was stupid. That was dumb on my part if I died because of that. That was really stupid. That was just me being too greedy. Alright, there's one. That should get at least... No. Somehow it didn't get either one. Alright, 1v1. Dang. There we go, W's. Alright, this one is done. 55 wins on the stream. Took until the 3rd attempt, but we finally got it. Jump right in. Going for win number 3 of at least 252. Oh my goodness, I don't think it's set in fully yet, just how many wins that actually is, how many games I'm gonna have to play to get that. I don't think it's fully set in yet, but it will. Starting off with Fruit Shoot. Oh my goodness. We're in it now. We're in it now. Alright, I'm gonna go for hammer play. There we go. It was like a 5 out of 10 hammer hit. Oh, stay on. Okay, stay on your feet. There we go. Just stay to the outside here. That's P1. There we go. Ah, shoot. There we go. 132 P1s on stream. Just wait for everyone else. Fruit Shoot's kind of a weird one to get on round 1, too. I didn't think about that until just now. Normally it's like a round 2 or round 3. Round 1 is kind of crazy. Oh, man. First tiptoe. Okay. I was debating on keeping track of how many, like, the different rounds and stuff, how many times we get it throughout the challenge, but I think that's a little too much. I think I'm gonna be perfectly overwhelmed with keeping track of everything that I'm keeping track of as is. Right here. Right here. Dang it. That would have been cool if I pulled that off. Alas, it was not meant to be. Out of the way. No, come on, I was trying to do that strategy. I'm trying to warn that there's a way to jump dive and take out if it's a fake platform. There's a way to do it without falling off, and I just haven't figured it out yet. Right there. Just got caught in the crowd a little bit there. Tried to jump around and it didn't work exactly like I was thinking it would. Alright. Round 3. I'm just warning you ahead of time, there's going to be some ugly color combos. I'm not going for aesthetically pleasing, I'm just trying to make sure I use everything. So just a fair warning. Right now it's okay because I'm using my stuff that I would, you know, actually use as a combo for regular games and stuff. But it's going to start looking weird whenever I start just going whatever's next on the list and stuff. It's, sometimes, more often than not, color-wise, it's going to be kind of grating, but just trust the process. I'll watch for the blast balls. There's only one cannon, so that's okay. But the blast balls are going to be interesting. Two or four. Come on, need two more. Two more to go to get to the final round. Come on. Come on, two of you. Two of you. I overcorrected there and nearly got myself killed. It's okay. I forgot how long this one goes before it times out, to be honest. I know it eventually does time out, but I don't remember if it's 3 minutes or 5 minutes. I kind of forgot. Avoid Saturn there. Nope. 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 Alright, come on. Two people. Come on. Stop messing around here. Well, it timed out. It timed out, so it doesn't matter. 13-person final. Let's see what happens here. Crack and Slam. Okay. Honestly, they could have been a lot worse than Crack and Slam. I'm pretty happy with that. For the third win of the series. I'll just sit down for a quick second. Don't do it. Don't start jumping on these. Don't. Alright, you gotta go. You gotta go for that. You gotta go. Alright. Not gonna be messing around. Or not gonna be getting distracted. Just gotta focus on surviving. Dang it, of course Blue's going now. It's fine. Just stay here. 8 of 12 already, and at least 2 more. 3 more. Alright. Come on. Who's stronger? It's a battle of physical will. A battle of physical will. I got a challenge to complete, so I'm gonna need you to... There we go. It's a battle of physical will. That was just sumo style. There we go. There's the third win under the belt. 56 wins almost for win number 4. Win number 4, everyone ring the bell. Win number 4. I wonder, is Skyline Stumble the first repeat? I don't know. It might be the first repeat round. My memory's kind of foggy already on that. That's why, without paying attention to it for, like, counting how many times each round shows up, I don't really care. All that's really gonna matter is the rounds where I get eliminated or the final rounds where I win. The rounds where I lose, wow. The rounds where I get eliminated or the games where I go through and win all the way through. I kind of played that a little risky there, and it almost backfired, but it worked out, thankfully. The stars there. Jump over there. We're good. And pre-jump that, pre-jump that. There we go. Well, just go straight through here. I was thinking I was gonna hit that. Barely avoided it. Well, still got hit by it. Barely got hit by it is what I was trying to say. Alright, come on, Battles. Don't feel me now. Alright, that's fine. I can work with that. This should still be P1. It is. Oh. There we go. 133 Fall Guys P1s, or P1 and 133 Fall Guys rounds on stream. I wonder what those numbers are going to look like. The Fall Guys wins and the Fall Guys P1s on stream. I wonder what those numbers are going to look like by the time the series is done. That'll be interesting to go back and rewatch this episode 1, and then watch the very last episode, or whichever one the last episode that's on stream is, and compare the numbers. That'll be interesting. This guy's just not avoiding any obstacles at all. And still somehow might qualify. If you can figure out how to get on the paddle. There you go. There you go, buddy. No. You had it. You had it. Go up there. I think you might be out. You may just be out. Yeah, you are out. R.I.P. Alright, so we had that one that we just did, Skyline Stumble, and we've had Big Shots already as well. We just had Big Shots in the last game. I do remember that for sure. This time it's 3 cannons. At least it's not the 5 cannon variant, but still 3 cannons. There's nothing to scoff at. Alright, just survive. Just survive, baby. That's the play. Simple strategy. Just survive. Nothing fancy. We're good. Nemo skin. We're good. Nemo skin nearly got me killed the second time there. Alright, we're alive. That was dicey. For Snowball Survival, I know for a fact I haven't had Snowball Survival yet in any of these games to this point. It's not the Ultra Nightmare variant, so that's good. Is it 2 snowballs? It is. Okay. Let's hang out over here. Move over just a little bit. Yep. I'll go over here. Alright, 30 seconds. Ouch. I thought I was out of the way there. Okay, this pocket should be safe for a second or two. Alright. 10 seconds. Don't try grief. These two are like working together or something. The Nemo skin and the weird neon looking one. Alright. We're live. Final round. What do we get? This is going to be for win number 4. Roll off. Okay, good. If nothing else, I can time this out as long as I don't make a mistake. Love to see that. Let's do it. Watch for the grabbers. Clownfish. These two right here are standing next to each other for a second. Those two are real big grabbers. This guy right here next to me is yellow and gray skin is also grabbing. Clownfish is gone. That's good. Clownfish is gone early, so that's one less person to worry about. There goes another. Nearly got grabbed. Kind of wanted to speed up a little bit here, so I don't have to worry about that as much. I can just get to playing my strategy, and then hopefully the others aren't quick enough to keep up. 5 of 9 gone, a minute 45 in, 3:45 to timeout. In a decent spot here. Yeah, stay back. I should probably be the aggressor, but I don't really have a good excuse for why I'm not just going aggressive and taking that other guy out. I honestly don't know why. It objectively is the good decision, but alright, 7 of 9. Yes, the 2 grabbers. 2 of the 3 minus the clownfish. Nope. There we go, W. That's win number 4. $57 wins on stream. Going for win number 5. There we go. I'm gonna take a quick second to get some water while I'm loading into this first round. Okay. I played too much with fire. That's pretty embarrassing. That was pretty bad. I was sitting there, I was looking like the thinker for a minute. I was just disassociated for like a solid 30 seconds. We're back. Oh man, would it kill the game to put me on front row once ever on this one? And the bar, man, come on, it's the second time in a row that's happened to me. Stay on there, yep. It's not gonna be P1 because again, the spawn and the trapeze bar combining to not give me a chance to start off the bat, but as long as I don't make a mistake, I should be close to P1, I guess. Not really. I mean, second, but like several seconds behind. Alright, whatever. We wait for the rest. Airtime round 1, I just realized too. Interesting choice. Come on, Crocodile. Come on, buddy. Okay, doing the same thing is not going to work for you. I still think you qualify, because there's still 7 left to qualify, but, like, come on. Just stay on. Yep. There you go. There you go. I was clapping, by the way. There we go. I realized it looked weird. I was clapping, but my hands were underneath my desk. Oh, that's just not a strategy that will work ever. Rage quit? Oh. Didn't have enough time to rage quit. How many? Okay. I was just checking something on the spreadsheet. Snowball Survival round 2. Let's get it. Everyone in chat. Oh, YouTube watcher. Everyone YouTube watching the video, but wow. Everyone watching the YouTube video, this applies to you, but Twitch chat viewers, appreciate y'all being here. I haven't streamed in a couple weeks, and I apologize for that, but this is gonna be a big part of me getting back into doing more stuff with YouTube and Twitch this year, being more consistent. It's gonna be a part of that. 3 snowballs is intense. Like, even the middle normally feels like the safer play, but it genuinely doesn't feel even safe right now. Because of everyone getting, I mean, look at how many people are getting knocked out right now. Well, not at this exact moment, but throughout the course of the, oh shoot. Throughout the course of the round so far, like, half the lobby just went. It's kind of crazy. Normally, Snowball Survival doesn't get that many. Yeah, that was over half the lobby right there. 13 people gone on that one. Still round 3 to play, so the Cosmic Highway, okay. That's fun. Can't complain too much about that. Just don't give me a terrible spawn, and we should be set. Alright, here we go. Jump out in front, qualify, final round, get win number 4. Win number 5. I almost said win number 4. I already got win number 4. here. Yep, there we go. Oh, come on. I was feeling so good about the movement there. Alright, I'm in trouble here. I'm in actual legitimate trouble of not making it here. I gotta be real careful. I'm not messing around with that. There we go. That was still a P1. What happened to everyone that was in front of me? I was so sure that I was getting like 4th or something like that. 134 P1s. That was a very strange one, but it is a P1. I only knocked out 2, so 6-person final. Alright, this is for win number 5. Let's get it. Another roll off. Here we go. Okay, nice. Love to see that. Love to see that. Oh, and it's the low gravity one. Nice. Let's go. Wait for just a second here. I needed to be a split second quicker. That's alright. I just don't want to slide off the front, but I gotta commit a little bit quicker than that. Okay. Everyone's over here. Nice. I can do that. There we go. Yep. Well, that gap looked a lot bigger than it actually was. When it was coming up the ramp, it looked a lot bigger than that. Okay, we gotta get through there. Yep. Just wait for a second to make sure I can see what's going on. And wait on this one. Jump over here. Get back out of the low grav. There we go. Alright, now it's going quick enough that I can kind of start to do my normal strategy. Nope. Oh my gosh. We're good. Barely, but we're good. That dive literally saved my entire game. Alright, 2 of 5 gone. Minute 40 in. There we go. It's now quick enough that I can just go ahead and jump through those. There we go. Yep. Run out of space a little bit with the slime rising, but the trade-off is that it's going quicker, so I don't have to slow myself up as much. Well. Alright. This is dicey. Hold on. This is dicey. This is really dicey. Get past. Yep. Okay. Alright, 1v1. Where's the other one? On the other side? Is that the Frozone? Yeah, it's the Frozone skin. There we go. Okay. That was ultra scuffed, but it counts. That's win number 5 of the series. 58 wins on stream. There we go. Let's get win number 6. There we go. Wall guys, okay. Have not had wall guys yet today. I'll get some more water real quick. Oh, come on. Come on, I gotta walk in. I was gonna try to throw it underneath the platform, but it didn't work. Nope, it's not enough. Dang it! Ugh! I should have hit that one. I should have waited and thrown it underneath the platform. I just threw it too far off to the right. I could have gotten that. That sucks. I can't be, like, taking unnecessary L's. Because this challenge is not gonna... to get this challenge done, it's gonna take a lot of winning. I gotta limit the... L. Thank you. Alright. We go again. Not talking about that. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, we go again. We go again. There we go. Good thing is I have the entire platform to myself. And I'm gonna completely waste it. Wow. That is probably the most pathetic loss of the day so far. That was just gifted. That win was just gifted to me and I completely threw it away. That's very frustrating. That win could not have been easier. That could not have been a more free win for me. And I just completely just wasted it. And now I'm starting to get hungry and stuff, so I feel myself getting more hungry, and it's going to lead to me being more hangry. Okay, I gotta go to the left on this first one. Gotta make sure I don't forget that. Out of the way. Okay, and then I think I gotta go to the left. I think. Yes, good. And this one's just a crapshoot. I'm gonna go left and hope that I picked it correctly. I did not. Dang it. Of course. Come on, get up. I'm not gonna have anyone dive vomit on me here. Unless something crazy happens, I think it's speed on. Yeah, it is. 143 P1s on stream. What are you doing? Just jump. 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 It's not gonna work. You gotta jump on it. What are you doing? There you go. Jump again. Jump. No. No. Go back and jump. There you go. You gotta avoid the hammer, though. Jump. Yes. I feel like a parent trying to scold their toddler. What? What were... Okay. I don't know why in the world they did that. What are you doing? There you go. No, go into the... Brother. It's not that hard. It's wide open. There are no obstacles in front of the tube that you have to jump through. How do you mess it up twice? F. Goodbye, I guess. That was... like, I don't know why, but that actually just annoyed me to watch. I got actually annoyed by that. Alright, I was stupid on Hoverboard Heroes earlier. I was too aggressive. I gotta play it safe. Just take a qual and move on. I gotta get a win with this combo soon. I gotta get off of this. I gotta get off this combo. This is attempt number 4 now. Should be. I should have been moved on from this one like several minutes ago, several attempts ago. At minimum, should have been done after that jump showdown. This is where I screwed up last time. I tried to jump and I hit the thing and I fell off the front. There we go. Is there a fan? No. Just avoid the things here. Try to stay up near the front still, but avoid this stuff. Okay, that should be safe. And then I can go for this. Jump dive there. Jump dive here. Wait for this trapeze to go back down. Yep. Get away from the middle and wait for the platform to come back underneath. There we go. Okay, hold on. Oh, that's fine. Just stay underneath, that's fine. Was not how I was trying to play that, but it works. Hi mate, hey, welcome in, how are you? Welcome to stream. Appreciate you being here. How are you? Okay, go ahead and go here. Wait for these. P1. There we go. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Hope you had a great New Year's. Welcome in. It's obviously New Year's Day. I'm doing a challenge where I'm trying to get a win using every single cosmetic in my Fall Guys account. So you're just catching the first couple games of that. Actually, I can switch over real quick and I'll show you. I have a big spreadsheet. So all of the items in green are items that I've used to get a win. So I have 5 wins so far. I'm going for win number 6. This is my 4th attempt with this combo. It's going to take me at least 252 wins to get this challenge fully done. So I'm in for the long haul. But welcome in again. I appreciate you being here. Button bashers. This is round. Yeah, this is round 3, right? Yeah, has to be. You got one. There we go. No way, come on. It's over here. There we go, it's fine. There we go, there's that. So just go ahead and get myself a good lead. There we go. How do I grow as a small Twitch streamer? I only have 30 followers and mainly stream Fortnite because it's saturated. Any tips? I'm honestly not the person to ask, to be honest with you. I've been very inconsistent with streaming just because of my work schedule and everything. The only thing I can think to give as far as advice is just find something that makes you stand out from everyone else. Like even a big thing for me, I'm not sure if you're at this stage yet, but for me, when I started off, I didn't even have like a face cam or anything. It was just solely gameplay, and I didn't have a mic either, and so that made it really hard to grow. But I felt like once I got my webcam, my first webcam, I started to see growth a lot quicker because there's something tangible there for someone if they're just scrolling through to find a streamer. There's something tangible for them to look at. It's like, oh yeah, this is an actual person. This isn't just some, you know, I don't know. Seeing a person and associating a face with a voice and stuff, I feel like is a big part of it. But other than that, I'm 100% not the person to ask about, you know, tips for streaming and stuff like that. But hopefully that helps a little bit. And I mean, streaming Fortnite is tough because, like you said, of how saturated it is. It's really tough to get a following, just because you're so far down the list of streams. Like, if you could, I guess, if you could find a game that's like not as popular and stuff, and sort of grow a following from that, you know, and then obviously you can still play Fortnite. There's nothing keeping you from streaming Fortnite. But as far as trying to grow a community, like finding a smaller game, I feel like it's easier to get found that way. Can you recommend any games I could try out? I mean, Fall Guys is like a small to medium size because it's kind of past its prime now as far as when it was at its peak of popularity. I'm not really sure. Like, because most of the games I'm kind of like you. I'm big into Fall Guys, Fortnite. I'm picking up Splitgate 2 now. Splitgate, the sequel to Splitgate, which was really popular a couple years ago. But I haven't streamed it, so I'm not sure how big or small that one is right now. I would say just find like something you're passionate about, as far as like if you're passionate about like an RPG or something like that. Like find a category of game you're passionate about, and then try to find a game from there that you feel comfortable playing. That's like, you know, maybe not as big as like Fortnite or anything like that. That would be my best advice. But again, like my stream and stuff, my channel is nowhere near as big as it probably could be if I had, you know, been more committed to being consistent and all that stuff with it. But yeah, that's probably the best piece of advice I can think of. Good luck with that. I hope it goes well. I hope you're able to get a community, because I know that's one of the best parts about it for me, is whenever I have people in chat that are active, that are, you know, actually interested in what I'm doing, and like, you know, I can have that sort of conversation. It's a lot more fun than just sitting around, you know, just playing a game and feeling like no one's watching. Like, that's one of the most gratifying feelings for me, so it's always nice whenever I'm able to experience something like that. I gotta cut this guy off somehow. I gotta cut this guy off. Still survive. Okay, there we go. W. Thanks. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, I hope that it goes well for you. Hopefully, you're able to find get a foothold and get some people watching. Going for win number 7. Let's go. Hopefully, it won't take 4 attempts this time. Let's see what happens. Alright, track attack. I've not had a track attack tonight. It's nice pulling rounds that I haven't had yet. It's fun. I'll have played all of these rounds plenty by the time the challenge is done, but still. Where am I at? Okay, second row. Not the worst, but I'd like to be front row ideally. Just try to adjust as is. There we go. And do that, get through here. And drop down here. There we go, P1. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. 144 P1s on stream. There it is. Alright, now we wait for everyone to qualify. starting to get dark outside. It's 5:25. It's already starting to get dark outside. This is what I was saying earlier. I really, really wish that we can be back in the mode where the days are longer, where it's not feeling pitch black by 6 o'clock. It's just such a downer when you look outside and it's like, oh my gosh, it's already late at night. No, it's not even close. But it is what it is. Alright, perfect match. I'm gonna sound like a crazy person. I apologize in advance, but there's a method to my madness. Alright, banana, watermelon. Right here, I'll go here. Banana, watermelon. Banana, watermelon. I can't, like... I can only say the fruit, and you just gotta trust that I'm doing pattern recognition as I'm saying it, okay? Okay, apple, orange, banana. Apple, orange, banana, grape. Apple, orange, banana, grape. Apple, orange, banana, grape. Got it. Alright. Apple, orange, banana, grape. Apple, right here. Okay, this next round is where I'm really going to start to sound like a crazy person. Let's see. Blank, banana, watermelon. Grape. Apple, grape, banana, watermelon. Apple, grape, banana, watermelon. Orange, apple, banana... Or apple, orange... Dang. Orange, apple, grape, banana, watermelon. Watermelon is right here. No, it's right here. I'm glad I double checked. I was about to be so sure that I was wrong. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. Alright, good spawn here. Let me get out in front. Let me get to the final round. Okay, I'm at least on the left side, but would prefer to be in front row. Get up. There we go. Heck? There we go. Get up. That's fine. Not getting P1. Yeah, not getting P1, but surviving. Oh, getting P1. Okay. I was so sure that guy was not going to make that mistake. There we go. 145 P1s on stream. I'm racking up the P1s today. I wonder, can I scroll back up to... Let's see. Yeah, I can. Hold on. How many P1s have I had? That was the win for game 1. Where was the first P1 at? 130. So I was on 129. So I have like, yeah, I have 15 P1s on stream today alone. Nice. Like I said at the very beginning, it's going to be interesting to see like how many P1s I end up with by the end of the challenge. I mean, obviously not everything's going to be on stream. Like not all of the series is going to be on stream. But like I'd say a decent to very large chunk of it is going to be on stream, so we'll see. There's another one where I wasn't paying attention to how many had fallen off. Okay. So at least 3 of us. Yeah, okay. That was almost half the lobby, or right at half the lobby. Final round, what do we got? Fall Mountain. Okay. I've not had Fall Mountain since game 1, but we did get a win on game 1, so I'll try to repeat. I guess I could track. Let me know. Hold on. YouTube comments, let me know. Would you like to see me keep track of how many, like, in which rounds I get my wins for the challenge? Like, say for example, if I win here, I get like 2 Fall Mountain wins and stuff, and then all of that through to the end of the series. Would you be interested in seeing something like that? Whoa! What the heck was that? That was wild. Still in P1 territory right now. Oh, I'm so glad that launched me forward. Alright, this should be another dub. There we go. Yeah, let me know in the YouTube comments, would you like to see me track which rounds I get my wins throughout the series, or is that too much? Let's just go back to back to back. Let's do it. I've been live for 3 hours. I'd like to have this done by I'd like to have this done in the next hour, get these 3 wins and get them all done and wrap up stream in the next hour. I'm getting pretty hungry, so we'll see. At the second after I say I'm getting pretty hungry, of course, the round that shows up is DoorDash. Of course. I mean, no correlation to this. Oh, if it's blew up. It's just not enough, man. That's why I don't like Blast Ball. I don't like Blast Ball Final. Like, that second to last one I threw, if it blows up a split second faster, like a half second faster, that guy is not surviving it at this point. It's so frustrating. Blast Ball is going to be the death of me by the end of this series. I'm going to never want to see Blast Ball in this game ever again by the end of it. I already know. It's so frustrating. Alright. Second row, let's make something out of this. Come on. Hit me. Not close enough to the front right now. Oh, nice. Nice. Love that. Absolutely love that body block right there. Just completely killed all of my momentum in midair. If you're there, I'm gonna go for middle. Dang it. I was gonna try something. I want to see if this works. No, it doesn't. Okay. I thought I did something once where I curved around the middle and made it, but it must have just been a glitch or something. I'm in danger of not qualifying at all right now. This is bad. This is bad. I survived, but that was really, really bad. That was one of my worst rounds of the day. Maybe not the best time for me to try strats instead of just focusing on qualifying, though. So. I don't think we've had Stomping Ground yet, either. That I can remember, at least. I don't know. Rhino there. I was focusing on the one that charged first, and I didn't even realize I almost got hit by that second one. I'm gonna go for a fan play if I get close to being hit. Well, not close to the fan to make a fan play. Yeah, this Rhino wants me dead, currently. That Rhino wants me dead as well. Wasn't even the Rhino I was talking about, but thankfully that lily pad was there. It saved my game. Whoa, how am I alive? I don't know what I hit there, but it saved me again. Okay, I'm playing way too risky here. Stop following me. Just stop. Just give it up. Give it up. Give it up, give it up. There we go. Wow, I was flirting with death several times on that one. I was so focused on keeping myself next to the fan if the one started charging at me that it almost knocked me off multiple times. Hyperdrive Heroes have not had either. I've not had Hyperdrive Heroes tonight. Now I can say tonight. It's 5:47, but it's almost pitch black outside, so I can say tonight. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate that it gets dark this early. Especially for someone that works night shift. It's like, man, half the time I literally will... I'll come home in the morning, I'll fall asleep, and I'll wake up and it'll already be dark. It's like, man, I don't get to see sunlight whenever I gotta go to work. Anyways, that's a complete tangent. Not relevant to this. There we go. And then we'll wait for this one to go around. Yep. Go ahead and go here. I almost fell off the front. That was a little too risky. There we go. There we go. Through that section relatively easy. Jump up here, wait for the thing to flip back around. Okay. There we go. We're fine. We're fine, okay, chat? We're fine. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I didn't almost die there. It's okay. Okay. Alright, watch this. People overcomplicate this section. Watch. One jump. Wait. Two jump. That's all you need to get through that section. Just two jumps. People make it so much more difficult on themselves and put themselves in a position to actually not qualify. And it's like, you don't even need to do that. Just take a chill pill. Just in case. I think it's only 3. Yeah, it's only the 3 of us. Yeah, I'm not falling for that, buddy. Not falling for that. Actually, as a matter of fact, you want to have that hammer chase you? Go ahead. Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. Just go ahead and claw. I'm not going to mess around with trying to cut them off. Only 3 of us, I feel confident. 3-person final, okay. For win number 8, I need to get this one. This is a golden opportunity. This right here is a golden opportunity, regardless of what final round it is. I gotta win this. Would have preferred nearly any other final round, though. I'm not gonna lie, the obsession with Blast Ball today / tonight is kind of getting annoying. this is must win. And this is absolutely must win. There's absolutely no excuse if I lose this. Ah, shoot. No. Oh, come on. I thought he was going backwards. No way! Come on, man! Come on, he's gotta be gone. Yes. Oh my goodness, thank you. I cannot believe I had to lock in that severely for that. For a 3-person blast ball final. But I did. For win number 9, let's get it. Two more wins on stream tonight, and then I'm gonna wrap up stream. We'll find someone to raid, and then I'll end stream from there. I appreciate everyone who's been here throughout this first stream of 2026. I appreciate all of you. Oily for the follow earlier, appreciate you. Blav, Blake, thanks for hanging out earlier on in the stream. I'm talking like stream's ending already. I still have 2 more wins. I still have at least 2 more games. Well, at least 1 more game after this one. Say that. Maybe, hopefully not, but maybe more. Depending on how this goes. There we go. We got through that section. I can make that. Yep. Split that gap. Free jump. Free jump. I guess I could have made that without, but still. That was weird, but alright. Get up. Get up. Get up. Alright, come on, pinball piles. That did not work like I was hoping it would. It's fine. P1. There we go. 146 P1s on stream. 16th of the day, too. Was that the same SpongeBob? I bet that was the same SpongeBob that was racing me there at that one part. He's just sitting there waiting at the end, I guess. That's a dangerous play, just sitting there waiting, because you have no idea how many are going to be coming up on the paddles at any point. Playing with fire if you're not next to the finish line. I actually want to see if... Come on, who's close to the top? Oh, okay, there's SpongeBob. Yeah, okay, he's got it. Star chart, first star chart of the night. We're still getting, it's been 3 hours now since I jumped on, and we're still getting rounds for the first time tonight. It's kind of crazy. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to commit to the middle and hope that it has the thing there. It does. Then I gotta go across to the green. Back across to the gray. Then back across to the yellow. Alright, there's the path right there. Over here, to the middle, wait for that asteroid, and then middle. Back-to-back P1s. 147 P1s on stream, 17th of the night. That was close at the end. There's like a group of them right there, all trying to qualify at the same time. Okay, how many snowballs will there be? I guess it's 2. We did have 3 earlier, though, so not ruling that out as a possibility. Oh, just 1. Okay. I will not complain at all about that. Just hang out in the middle and move on to the next round. That's fine with me. Alright, 20 seconds left. I think only like 1 or maybe 2 people. A couple have fallen off, but not much. Couldn't be more than like 5 or 6. Alright. That would have been funny if they fell off right after that. Didn't happen. It's okay. No, it was literally just 2. No, it had to have been more than 2. I saw at least 3. I saw at least 3 in the kill feed. It had to be more than 2, but oh well. Okay, Crockett Slam, let's get it. Let's get a dub here. I'm gonna try to go over to the blue corner. There we go. Don't do it. I remember when Crockett Slam was first in the game, and I thought it was just the most difficult final ever. I was a lot less skilled at the game than I am now. I had a lot less hours on the game than I do now. I'll say that. And in retrospect, this is not nearly as difficult as it once felt. There go 2 more. Maybe? No, one more, but... Well, 2 more. It's just not the one that I expected to fall off. Oh, you gotta go for that. I got too greedy. Hold on. I was trying to cut back over here and I just got too greedy. Right, blue and green are going. Please don't realize in time. Please. Yeah, he doesn't realize. This is a dub. This is a dub. Whoa, how in the world are you alive? No, you gotta go. You gotta go for that. That's nuts. How are you alive? There we go. Insane movement. I don't think I've ever seen someone do that. 60 to get this last win, end this episode off with a bang. Well, the episode's gonna end with a win no matter what. I'm committing to the 10 episodes per, or 10 wins per episode format. I'm committing to it, so either way, at some point you'll see the 10th win. I'm hoping it's this game, is I guess what I'm trying to say. Party Promenade. Another one that we've not had tonight. We're still getting new rounds that I haven't played yet. Over 3 hours. I thought that was it right there. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was the game. Where am I at? Second row, right side. This is the exact same spawn I had the first time on this. There we go. No, why did it cancel my dive? I don't have time to think about it. Not my cleanest run ever, but it was a P1. That was 148 P1s on stream, 18th of night. You're going the wrong way, buddy. You're going the wrong way. Yeah, turn around. There you go. Still don't think, yeah, it's not enough. If he didn't turn around and start going backwards, he maybe could have qualified, but... Oh. Man, that's just taking forever. Who's on the other side of the world causing the lobby to take this long to load around? There we go. Pipe Dream. Okay. Not a big fan of Pipe Dream overall, but should be able to qualify unless something goes horrifically wrong. I guess well, depends on how you look at it, because it's more time consuming and it ends up with the same result. But I was gonna say, I guess the good thing is that I'm pretty much making it to every final. I don't think I've gotten knocked out on a preliminary round. Maybe one this entire time. I think every other one I've been either knocked out in final round or gone on to win. But it ultimately doesn't really matter for anything if I don't get a win. Okay. Not sure why I got caught in the dive animation there, but alright. Yeah, at least I picked right on that one. Did not pick right on that one, unfortunately. Seriously? Really? That's why I don't like going on this side. I'm on the platform, I slide off, and it switches. Like, just frame perfect timing to where it screwed me up. Not a good run for me there. Not a good run for me at all. It's not going to be P1. Nope. That was bad. That was bad. Bro, just grab the bar. There you go. Now, who's gonna be last? Not you, not you, not you. Not any of you either. I guess I should probably, well, I'll wait until after, actually. Since I should probably pull up the Twitch page and see who's live, so that way whenever I do end, I know who to raid, but I'll wait for a minute. I'll wait until we get our last win, and then I get the spreadsheet updated, and then I'll look for someone to raid after that. Round 3, I gotta survive here, and then I gotta win the final round before I can even think about that. Where am I at? Oh, on the left side. Alright, full send. Here we go. Full send. Nothing. Dang it. Wait for y'all to go. Yep. Oh, get up. There we go. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay not getting P1 there as long as I didn't die. Final round. Come on, I gotta clutch up and get this win. Been live for 3 hours 49. This feels like a long stream again. There was a time where 3 hours 49 was just every stream. Like it would be going for 4 or 5 hours, and that time is gone. I'm back to like 2.5 hours being a normal stream. Anything over that, 3 hours 49 being a long stream. There we go. Okay, roll off. I can time this out as long as I don't make a mistake. If nothing else, I can time this out. As long as something disastrous doesn't happen. Gotta learn the patterns real quick on this side. That's a huge gap. Okay. We got big gaps on this one. Gotta make sure to take note of that. Make sure I don't get reaped. Once it speeds up, it won't be as bad, but I do have to be careful with those gaps. I think that's it for that side. I'll get this side memorized. Huge gap on the blue side, though. I really gotta pay attention for that. What's this side looking like? That's a good sized gap. Yeah. I don't think it's quite as big as the. Yeah. Okay, once it gets... This one has some pretty big gaps, so that'll be interesting. But once it speeds up, it'll be a little... It actually, ironically, is easier when it speeds up to deal with the big gaps, because you have more momentum going into the jump, if that makes sense. So like this, like that jump, it's a lot more difficult to time that when it's going slower. Because it's like, you gotta be careful not to overshoot it and potentially jump into the slime. Dude, leave me alone. It's like, it's almost like reverse psychology. It's like, when it's going faster, your reactions have to be quicker, but you have more room to work with. You have more of a buffer if you mess up your jump. Alright, this pumpkin's gotta go. This pumpkin's gotta go. I was gonna try to time it out. This pumpkin's gotta go. Oh. Alright, pumpkin's gone. Alright, I can time this out with you if you want, or I can just play it. So if you try to grab me, I will go after you. See, like that right there. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, there it is. Oh, I'm not going to finish my point, but you know what I was about to say, though. That is the 10th win of the series, the final win of this episode. There it is. Thank y'all, everyone, for watching on YouTube. I appreciate you. Be sure to hit like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff if you'd like to. I'm going to make a playlist for all of the episodes in this series, so check that out. It'll be in the description. Link to the spreadsheet will be in the description as well if you want to see my live update, my progress on the challenge. Links to my Twitch if you like to be part of future episodes as they're filmed live. Link to Twitch, link to my Discord will also be in the description, but I appreciate y'all watching.